For this hydrangea piece, I'm starting with a reference photo taken at the Philadelphia Flower Show several years ago. And I'm going to use a direct painting method, so I won't have any masking or put on the background first. So I'll be directly painting with ink and the brush onto the flowers and the leaves. I'm starting with drawing, and this is based on the reference photo. One thing I noticed is that my lines are quite dark, and with the direct painting method, I think they're going to show through. I realized I can lighten the lines by dipping a cotton ball in alcohol and rubbing over the pencil, and this will lift off some of the spare graphite and make a much lighter drawing that should blend in better. So here is the lightened drawing. So I'm going to start working in the far background and add in some wispy colors. I'm going to add a layer of alcohol. I'm going to steer clear of where the blossoms go, since this will be a direct painting. I'm going to slowly start adding in some of our petals. And getting down over here. And they're kind of dark and behind the this is with just a dirty brush. Some leaves are in the middle of this. I'm going to drop them in with the brush. Trying to leave some of the prettier patterns in. eggplant I'm going to add into the blossoms here. This is the pointy swab, and I'm going to pull out some of our little flowers. And I'm trying to follow the structure of what's been put in with the loose brushwork. I'm going to go beyond what we drew out and just lift out a few more in the back here. This is the meadow, and I'm going to add in some more green ink. I think I'd like another dark area through here. I'd like this one to be more organic as well. This particular shape is really bothering me. I potentially like the light areas, but I'll try softening it first and see if that helps. Just I don't know. I like the light, but I'm going to work on the flowers a little bit. Just going to drop in some more intense ink selectively. It's a cloudy blue. Lightly add some edges with the sepia pen. Okay, now that the dark lines are in, we'll go back and do some lightening. Just lifting. I'm going to try to subtly lift this edge. So we need to intensify some of the color and improve some of the contrast. So this is the eggplant. This really needs to be quite a bit darker, but I need to wait for the ink to thicken up. This is indigo, which is very intense, with a drop of alcohol in it. I'm adding the alcohol and then blotting. I'll add a few more blue flowers this way. Do the same technique with the wild plum. Now I'll do the same with just alcohol. Repeat this technique over on this side. Need to do a little bit of lifting in our freeform flowers, but try to looking at the piece with the mat on it to see how far we need to go with our lifting. And just do a little tiny bit with the pen, just to it's not really clear where any one of these flowers begins and ends, but we'll use the pen to try to get a little definition in. After sitting with this for a couple days, I really would like to do some more tightening to it. We'll start by just kind of drawing on it and finding more blossoms. I think this is an important part about alcohol ink painting, is that you have to find where is the comfort level that you have in how loose or tight you want to be, or at least can live with being. I think we all, certainly me, I'd rather be a lot looser, but it begins to drive me crazy. Okay, now that I've put in some lines, I'm going to just add a little bit of ink where some of the dark spaces might be. Some of these are where the ink is already dark, and then there's where a similar pattern is in the photograph. I'll do some lifting and figure out if I've got some lights, if I can just pull them out and see how far we can get with just doing that. I'll take a few moments to do a little bit of lifting in the leaves, since they're kind of front and center.